everybody, it's Dr. Blake, the Cooking Doc. This is Change Your Buds with the Cooking Doc. And today we are going to do a little condiment throwdown. Best condiments, worst condiments, and ones that are in the middle. These are the Cooking Doc's opinions and the Cooking Doc's opinions only. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you never miss a new episode, a new recipe, or a new health tip. Okay, let's talk condiments here for a minute. First of all, there's a million of them out there in the supermarket. Second of all, condiments are amazing. It doesn't matter what you're using them on. It always seems like a condiment or a sauce will make the flavor taste better. So the key is finding out what are the healthiest condiments for you to choose. Now, I will say this. A lot of times, the condiment is not the problem. So if you're choosing hot dogs or hamburgers or French fries, the problem is not the little bit of ketchup that you put on top. The problem is the actual meal itself. All right, let's go through our condiments here. Heinz ketchup, tastes delicious, lots of sugar. You ever seen those little memes where they've got a ketchup bottle and it's filled up so much with sugar? 1 tablespoon of ketchup has 4 grams of added sugar, and that can add up pretty quickly. Some substitutes for ketchup. This is a fresh salsa or pico de gallo. Spice, a little bit of salt, not a lot of sugar, good tang. Salsa is one of my favorites, especially a homemade salsa or a pico de gallo. My favorite substitute for ketchup is sriracha sauce. Can you spell it? S-R-I-R-A-C-H-A. It's taken me a long time to figure that out. Sriracha sauce packs a ton of flavor into just a little bit of sauce. 1 teaspoon only has 75 milligrams of sodium, which is not very much, and 1 teaspoon of sriracha is likely all that you need to get the flavor that you want. While we're on the hot side, let's talk about Texas Pete's hot sauce or any other lower sodium hot sauce. Just like the sriracha packs a ton of flavor in just a little bit of sauce. Spice and spicy sauces are a great way to bring up the flavor of the food without adding a lot of added salt. That is a great trick. Next, Hellmann's mayonnaise. I grew up on Hellmann's mayonnaise. The problem with Hellmann's mayonnaise is that it packs a lot of fat into just a little bit of sauce. So 1 tablespoon of Hellmann's mayonnaise has 90 calories. And if you put a couple tablespoons on your sandwich, that's already 200 calories. Mayonnaise and mustard tend to go hand in hand, and mustard is a much healthier option. Very little sodium, no fat, 0 calories, lots of flavor. It's vinegar based, and vinegars are another way to add flavor without adding salt. All right, our next throwdown, we're gonna do a comparison. In my right hand, soy sauce. In my left hand, Worcestershire sauce. Both have a lot of flavor, but they have very different flavor profiles, and they have very different nutritional profiles. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce has 980 milligrams of sodium. Even the low sodium soy sauces often have 500 or 600 milligrams of sodium. Salt, salt, salt. On the other hand, Worcestershire, 1 teaspoon has about 65 milligrams of sodium. If you've never tried Worcestershire sauce, go out and buy yourself a bottle. Give it a try. Tell me what you think. Our last condiment comparison, barbecue sauces. The difference between 2 barbecue sauces can be the difference between healthy and unhealthy. Of course, it also can be the difference between taste good and not taste good, and taste is just as important as health a lot of the times. So on the left, we've got Kraft slow simmered barbecue sauce. On the right, we've got Primal Kitchen classic barbecue sauce. Kraft 60 calories, Primal Kitchen 15 calories. Kraft 350 milligrams of sodium. Primal Kitchen, 160 milligrams of sodium. Kraft, 12 grams of added sugars. Primal Kitchen, 2 grams of added sugars. Night and day. Now, a lot of you may be used to the really sweet barbecue sauce, and I understand that. That's why I talk about changing your buds. Changing your taste buds is a way to learn to appreciate less sweet and less salty foods over time. And if you're used to this one, and switching to this one, you may take some time because at first this may taste bland. But if you give it time, give your taste buds a chance to adjust, you'll eventually appreciate this sauce as much as you do the other one. Now, if you have time, you can make your own condiments at home. I'm going to show you 2 toppings that are quick, fresh, easy, and delicious that you can use in place of these or in addition to kind of add flavor to the condiments that you can buy at the store. First, we're going to make something called shug sauce. This is from the cookbook of Mike Solomonov, and it is called Zahav, one of my favorite all-time cookbooks. If you don't have it, buy it now. Basically, we are going to put everything in our food processor, and we are going to pulse. The serrano chili peppers. These things are hot, hot, hot. Next thing, we've got a cup of parsley leaves, a cup of cilantro leaves, a little bit of salt, ground cardamom, ground coriander, a tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 cloves of peeled garlic, and then we are going to pulse. Don't get your face too close because it is spicy. Put it in a bowl. Stir in your oil. Then you let this sit in your fridge, and when you have your friends come over and they say, "You got any hot sauce?" you give them this, it will blow them away. God, that's good. Next, we're going to put together a much cooler condiment, a yogurt dip with mint and herbs. This is from the book Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, another of my favorite cookbooks. This dish is absolutely simple to make. We've got 1.5 cups of yogurt, unsweetened or Greek yogurt. We're going to add parsley, cilantro, a little bit of mint, a clove of garlic that's mashed. I'm going to use this fancy new garlic masher that works pretty well, looks like. All right. Just scrape up our garlic into our yogurt. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Give it a stir. This is an herbalicious sauce. Low sodium, tons of flavor. Use it for chicken, fish, vegetables. This sauce will get even better as it sits in the refrigerator for a day. Amazing. Go out and buy the book Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. Go out and buy the book Zahav. Learn to cook. And if you learn to cook, it'll be much easier to incorporate healthy and delicious foods into your lifestyle. Make sure you go to my website, thecookingdoc.co, and sign up for my newsletter. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you next week.